Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today we have a fascinating topic that is likely to pique your interest. Prepare to enter the intriguing world of anime, where the main characters are transferred to another realm. These episodes will take you on a fascinating voyage filled with action, magic, and unforgettable characters, from vast fantasy realms to future universes. Prepare to be immersed in engaging stories, gorgeous animation, and the thrill of exploring new realms with our beloved MCs. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and join us as we reveal the top 10 anime, where the MC is transported to another world. My one-hit kill sister. While rescuing a child, Otaku Asahi Ikusaba is taken to another dimension, where he believes he has been reincarnated with magical abilities similar to those of characters from his favorite games and novels. Unfortunately, reality sets in when he encounters a formidable monster, revealing that he is still nothing more than an ordinary person. Asahi automatically reaches out to his excessively protective sister, Maya, who emerges out of nowhere, possessing the superhuman qualities he thought he possessed. Maya is overjoyed to see her brother again and vows to use her newfound abilities to protect Asahi at all costs. The close-knit siblings try to find their way back home while enjoying their new lifestyles. However, it quickly becomes evident that their appearance in this planet may have had a purpose. With the Demon King's enormously powerful army closing in, only Maya appears to be able to stop it. The Dungeon of Black Company. Kinji Ninomiya has finally realized his goals of living a self-sustaining NEET lifestyle after years of hard labor. Kinji prepares to begin his new, slothful existence by looking down on ordinary people commuting during a hurricane from the penthouse of one of his apartment complexes. However, all of his efforts are for naught as a doorway appears beneath him out of nowhere. Kinji is teleported to another world and compelled to work for a mining firm that is simply concerned with profits and has no regard for the safety and well-being of its employees. Refusing to live in such conditions, he starts forming plans to get rich quickly, making contacts with others in this new world, and doing everything he can to get away from the strict corporate existence. Will Kinji be able to overcome his financial constraints and regain his financial freedom? The aristocrat's otherworldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. On his approach to a convenience shop, Kazuya Shina attempts to protect two young girls from an armed assailant, only to be stabbed and killed on the spot. This noble deed permits him to be reborn in another universe with all of his memories as Cain von Silford, the third son of a Margrave. When Cain reaches the age of 5, a baptismal ceremony in the church offers him an audience with the 7 gods who rule the world. Not only do the gods inform him of his reincarnation's conditions, but they also provide Cain their separate divine safeguards, allowing him to exploit cheat-like powers in swordsmanship, magic, and many other areas. Cain sets out with these blessings to live a fulfilling life that he considers to be a dream come true. However, it soon becomes evident that the gods have more plans for him than simply bestowing enormous power on him at random. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. Yuya Tenju has been the target of hate and contempt from everyone around him, even his parents. To make matters worse, Yuya's grandfather, the only person who has ever shown him affection, died unexpectedly, leaving him really alone. Despite his many hardships, Yuya does his best to help others in need, but even the most good-natured people can only take so much abuse. Just when he is about to give up, a ray of hope arrives in the form of a concealed door in his bathroom. This door gives him two-way access to an abandoned house in another realm, where he obtains game-like attributes and talents right away. Furthermore, the mansion was originally owned by a sage, giving Yuya access to amazing weapons, equipment, and crops with incredible effects. With these newfound blessings, the once unwanted Yuya may be able to realize his true potential and become invincible. The reason why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. When Rinko Hanasaki is resurrected as Raeliana Macmillan after her untimely death, she is unsure whether to curse her good fortune. Raeliana was a minor character in a novel Rinko had read, and as the eldest daughter of a nouveau-riche baron, she had a carefree life until her tragic death at the hands of her fiancé, Lord Francis Brooks. Raeliana is determined to terminate her engagement with Francis in order to prevent her fate. When Francis refuses to cut things off, Raeliana decides to seek help from someone of higher rank and approaches the novel's male protagonist, Duke Noah Wingnight. Raeliana piques the Duke's interest with her knowledge of the plot by proposing a deal. She will not reveal his secrets if Noah agrees to act as her fiancé. She had no idea that becoming connected with a duke who only exhibits his true colors around her may result in more than she bargained for. In another world with my smartphone, God, in an unthinking blunder, accidentally kills Tuya Mochizuki with a stray bolt of lightning. As an atonement, God grants him one wish and the opportunity to relive his life in a magnificent fantasy realm. Tuya gladly accepts the offer and asks for only one wish, to have his smartphone with him as he embarks on his voyage into this mystery planet. Starting again in this new world, Tuya discovers it is full of magic, which he enjoys, and gorgeous girls vying for his attention. These girls, the twins Lins and Elzilweska, Yumina Ernia Belfast, Lean, and Ye Kokono, provide Tuya with endless amorous difficulties as he discovers the secrets of this new realm. Summoned to another world for a second time. Once upon a time, a man was summoned to another world and saved it. Of course, he became too popular and became an Isekai normie. That individual, however, slipped into a trap and was forced to return to his original reality. He also had to start anew as a baby. This is the narrative of the far too fantastic ex-hero who lived as a depressed high schooler, who is summoned back to that same other world in an unexpected twist. Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. Yukito Urab participates in a ritual to become the new leader of his father's cult, believing that the omnipotent deity Mitama would come to save him. However, after drowning during the rite, the kid wishes to be reincarnated in a world without gods or religion. Reawakening in a world devoid of spirituality, he meets Aruaru, a wayward girl, who introduces him to her village. However, his utopian view of this world's culture is dashed when he witnesses a public group suicide and learns of the country's end-of-life system. The government can order any citizen to die at any time. Soon later, Aruaru and her sister are taken for execution, forcing Yukito to rush to their aid, but to no effect. In a desperate moment, Yukito recalls his father's teachings and prays to Mitama to save them. A small girl appears to answer his cry and annihilates everyone who has wronged Yukito and his pals. The girl identifies herself as Mitama, much to Yukito's amazement. Kuma Bear. Yuna, a shut-in but relatively wealthy 15-year-old, obtains a bear suit from the game's administration after fanatically playing the VR MMO World Fantasy Online for nearly a year. The clothing, while somewhat awkward to wear, turns out to have overpowering stats and effects that dramatically boost her character's power. She is taken to another in-game world after adopting the bear equipment, preventing her from returning to reality. Yuna, perplexed and unable to log out, sets out to explore the strange surroundings. She saves a young girl named Fina from wild wolves and leads her to the city of Cremonia. Yuna, on the other hand, stands out wherever she goes with her unique bear outfit, and her reputation swiftly rises, to the point where people give her the nickname Bloody Bear. Yuna, unfazed by the upheaval in her life, resolves to play the role of an adventurer and fully immerse herself in her new environment. Dead Mount Death Play. It's a battle for the ages when the legendary hero takes on the corpse god Necromancer, but something isn't quite right when the dust settles. The corpse god's final gambit shot in the final seconds of their epic battle was completely unexpected reincarnation magic. A child named Polka Shinoyama awakens across space and time, feeling not quite himself. Who could have predicted that the final fight between good and evil would end up this way? So, these were the top 10 anime where the MC is transported to another world. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. I'll see you in the next one.